High temperatures were in the low 70s this afternoon. This is the closest to normal that we have been all week. An average high for today's date would be 69. So 72, not that far off. We'll take it. Temperatures are going to be warming up as we close out the work week and head into the weekend, but overall we are looking to keep 70s intact. Now, the main story that has been with us has been the dry conditions. I mean, right now we're dealing with our dew point temperatures down in the single digits, and that's not going to be changing. We're dealing with very dry conditions, not only here in the Coachella Valley, but all across the Southland. Clear skies are going to be sticking with us through this evening, and if you do have plans to hang out on the patio, well, grab a blanket because temperatures are dropping down into the 50s over the next hour, continuing to cool on down into the the mid 50s by the 9 p.m. hour, and our overnight lows will be headed into the 40s. So I said we were dry, so dry that a red flag warning went into effect, and it's going to be sticking with us as we head through Saturday night. Now, this does include the San Gorgonio Pass stretching into the northern Coachella Valley. With this red flag warning, we are talking about relative humidity values in the single digits every afternoon, and then you pair that with just a bit of a breeze and for some locations gusty Santa Ana winds, and that causes critical fire weather conditions where any spark that is ignited has the opportunity to spread rapidly, and we've already seen that happen over the course of today. So keep that in mind, because just to our west, just to the west of Hemet, there's the Cerritos fire. What you're looking at right now is the wildfire smoke forecast as to what the smoke around the area is looking to do. Now, while this smoke isn't going to be influencing the Coachella Valley, as we head through tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening, this is looking to creep up into the mountains and affect more of the mountain communities. So something to keep in mind if you are going to be headed towards the west or through the pass, certainly going to be dealing with more smoke in western Riverside County. Here in the Coachella Valley, not feeling those gusty Santa Ana winds like our friends to the west did, but we are still going to be keeping it breezy, 10 to 15 miles per hour really at our max. But then as we continue through Friday, notice how those winds continue to strengthen, mainly through the pass and for the mountains. Those winds are gradually weakening though, thanks to that trough of low pressure that brought us the offshore winds as it works its way towards the east. So we're basically dealing with a weakening trend, but we're still going to be dealing with weak Santa Anas for the days ahead. Now let's also look farther off towards the east. We have a freeze warning that has been issued for communities like Blythe. No, not here in the Coachella Valley, but again, we'll be dropping down into the 40s. Cold mornings, warm afternoons, and once that wind leaves us, John and Karen, really a nice looking forecast.
Yeah,
well,
it is.
I like the sound of that. Thank you, Haley. Coming up all new on News Channel 3 at 11 tonight.